I'm going to try a different view here. You can't really see what I'm doing per se in the port, but you can kind of see how I move my hands around and move the grinder around. So maybe that'll help you. When you're playing around, you can possibly see what I'm doing here with different angles. And you move the head around a little bit like this too to get your different angles that you're cutting on. See how you vary the RPM a lot to change your cutting speed. When you're going to cut more metal, you turn the oars up a little harder. That was the size of the bowl. Now we go to the more rounded cutter to get the bottom of the bowl and blend deeper into the port. Sharper cutter, so I got lower cutting speed and lower pressure, as you can tell. A lot of movement back and forth, helps move. Got a spot in there I don't like, so got to work down 3/4 of the port to take out one little area I don't like. Come with a smoothing port. Dull one, better. All right. show you what I did here. Camera up where you can see it would help. Let's see, the light might help too. So now you can see that this is pretty rounded and smooth up through here. Run it up underneath, up under the seat, up under here. And the bowl is all running out. Now this little lip right down here, little edge, hard to see, you can feel a little bit. It's kind of more of a hole than a, that's where the bottom of the cutter was I did initially. It's not really going to cause too much more problem. You can see how you blend it all up through the guide here, so it's all nice and even and round. Radius, up on your short side, everything's rolled around like that. You come on the other side of your finger this way. There's no sharp edge up in there, it's just a nice long radius. Not too long. Trade off in there. So you don't want to be really cutting the height of this down too much. You want to keep it up as high as you can to let the air straighten out as it comes up to underneath the valve head. If it has to make a sharp turn at your valve face, you lose flow. So you got to get the air straight before you can put it in the combustion chamber. So all of this, you got room for air to come right through here, come up at the back side of this guide. Of course, the air is reverse flow on the exhaust, so it hits the bottom of the bowl and goes out. But basically, this is your intersection point between the two sides of the port. You want the air to hit here and then split equally and go around the whole port and then go out the exhaust on the other side. So you want to keep these heights all relatively equal and even to make that happen. If one side flows better than the other side, it's going to be an uneven flow and they won't flow as much that way. So anyway, it's relatively smooth through here now. It's about as smooth as I like them. You could polish the exhaust if you like, it doesn't really hurt anything, but when you do that, the carbon doesn't really stick to it, and carbon's an insulator, so it helps make the head run cooler if you got a carbon inside your port. Kind of like putting a heat coating in there. So you don't want to have a lot of carbon build up, but just a light surface layer. That's why I leave it that way. So, all right, now we're going to reverse it, and we're going to go back onto the other side over here and blend these two sides in a little bit better. So let me reset this up.